Hey everybody, welcome back. So, I'm going to be working on some loads here, and these are, as you saw in the title, 129 grain interbonds, and these are for my 6.5 Grendel. This is my Ruger American Predator. I have the Vortex Crossfire 6 to 18 scope on here, and Caldwell Precision Rest, and whatnot. Lab radar is going to be going. It worked pretty good the other day. I haven't released that video. It's a 6 Creedmoor video. So I did use that, and learning curve, it's working. I'm figuring it out, and so we're going to work on these 6.5 Grendel loads. And the loads that I went with, it's only going to be 30 rounds, and the first 15 are with Winchester 748. These are loaded at 28.9, 29.2, and 29.5. Then I have 15 more loaded with Power Pro varment, and these are loaded 27.8, 28.1, and 28.4. So I'm going to make sure the scope is on, because I did have it off. I put it on my pistol Grendel, and it was sighted in for that rifle. I've since, made some changes on my scopes, and so I need to make sure this is on, and I am up against some daylight issue here. So we're going to make this quick. I do not have another camera for me and my target, so I'm going to leave this camera downrange at the target, and we'll go from there. So let's get this started. Make sure the scope is on. Make sure my lab radar is working, and we'll go from there. All right, hold on. first row was the Winchester 748. That did not shoot as good as I was thinking. It's Winchester 748 and that Ruger Predator and 6.5 Grendel has been pretty good for me. If I didn't have this flyer, that would have been, if that was grouped over here, that would have been good. That would have been at 1 MOA, because it is an inch in between these two, in between this outer ring right here. That's an inch. That group, that's a little over an inch, and this group here, this is the 5 right here, that's a little over an inch. So I did make a scope adjustment. I noticed that I was aiming for here and it was shooting over here. So my second group here, I moved my scope over and got it to shoot where I'm intending on. So that's why that's up here and these are over here. Because my first 5, this first group, I was aiming here and it was shooting over here. So anyways, Power Pro varment. Now, that is sub MOA. That's a ½ inch right there. I got 4 clustered in right there and 1 right there. That was 28.1. That is fantastic. I'm definitely excited about that. This first 5, she was climbing, and the last 5, it was climbing as well. I think the first 2 shots was up here. You saw it in the video. Can't quite remember where there was the first 5 was going. I mean, the first couple were going. But yeah, so that's that. So let's go back to the truck, and we'll go over the lab radar data, and then we'll call it a day. All right, so we're gonna work back. This is the Power Pro varment. This is the last group that I shot, and this was 27.8. Nope. 28.4. All right, this is 28.4. Standard deviation of 12.2. Let's see if I can keep this camera in focus. There's only 4 shots because I forgot to arm it. There's only 4 shots because I forgot to arm it before I made the first shot. So there's only 4. So the standard deviation could be better. And it could be worse. So the average was 24.30, highest was 24.44, and the lowest was 24.16. Let's go to this was 28.1, 5 shots, standard deviation. This was that really good group. This was that group in the middle. So that's really good, 5.4 standard deviations. The average was 23.95, highest 24.01. And the lowest was 23.87. So not bad at all. The first charge, 27.8 of the Power Pro varment. Standard deviation was absolutely horrible. I don't know what happened here. So that is 30.2, number of shots 5. The average was 23.51. The highest was 23.80, and the lowest was 23.08. All right, now on to the Winchester 748. This was the highest charge of 29.5. Standard deviation's horrible at 22.8. Average 24.57. Highest 24.74. And lowest was 24.18. Now I will say I would not push unless I was to seat these bullets out further, and we're up against magazine restrictions on that. Unless I single feed it, I wouldn't push this load any further, because I was seeing the primers were fine, but I was seeing some ejector swipes, and there was no hard bolt lift, so that was fine. But honestly, I wouldn't push it any higher. All right, so the let's go back to, yep, this was the middle charge of 28.9, and standard deviation was 12.2. That's okay. 24.92, 24.42 for the highest, 24.12 for the lowest, and then the first charge of 28.9. Standard deviation is 10.4. Not great, but not horrible. Average was 23.85, and highest was 23.99, and lowest was 23.70. So all in all, that's not too bad. All right, hold on. Let me zoom this. All right, so it is now dark. I did push this right to the last light. So these are the 129 interbonds, and you know, these are hunting bullets. I don't know. I mean, I would go with any number of these for hunting. Power Pro varment, that middle load, that was definitely fantastic. Low standard deviations and a fantastic group. Mind you, this is in my Ruger Predator. Hopefully y'all can see me. But so this is in my Ruger Predator, and I don't, you know, if you want to try it in your AR, by all means, give it a go. But please reload responsibly and work up these loads, because these interbonds are long bullets. So just be careful. If you want to help out my channel, I do have a Patreon account, OCD Outdoors. Please, if you want, any little bit helps, because you know, primers are getting outrageous, and one of the reasons why I haven't shot a lot, because components. I mean, I have a good selection of powder, but primers are slowly decreasing. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you can see some new videos. I won't flood you with new videos every day because I just don't have the time. So if you want to, you know, subscribe, please do. If you want to you know, see more Grendel videos, let me know what you want to see, and I could try to get some more videos out, and depends on what I have for so yeah, that's that. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you all soon. Bye.